Today is June 6th. It was on this day, 81 years ago, that over 150,000 men from the United States, Great Britain, and other allied nations landed under withering gunfire on the beaches of France to begin the brutal process of breaking the Nazi stranglehold on the once free nations of Europe. It is difficult now to imagine the almost superhuman courage it required for these men to slog through the bullet-riddled surf onto beaches carpeted with the bodies of those who went before them in order to fight their way inch by bloody inch into the maw of gun emplacements, the destruction of which represented only the first small step toward eradicating the most murderous regime ever to stain the annals of human history. And that's why every June we dedicate the entire month to celebrating homosexuality. Well, maybe that's not why, but there must be some reason, because that's what we do. That's right, it's Pride Month. And there is absolutely nothing Americans can be so proud of as homosexuality, apparently. Just think of the progress gay people have made. Homosexuality, once called the love that dare not speak its name, is now at last the love that simply will not shut the hell up. It just drones on and on and on. It's so great. Really, you can't get enough of it. On and on and on and on. A whole month of it. I mean, most sexual abnormalities, you just politely look away and try to mind your own business, but there's no chance of that with this one, is there? No, sirree. On and on and on. That's progress. And there's so much progress to be proud of in Pride Month. In the past, for instance, a gay man had to hide in shame. Now he can march down the street in a pride parade, dressed in leather chaps that open behind to expose his buttocks, not only to anyone who's interested, but to the many, many, many people who really are not interested in seeing his buttocks even a little bit. Plus, he can carry a whip to announce to all the world that he has a trauma-induced sexual fetish that prevents him from having any relationship that isn't centered on debasement, domination, and pain. And then he can proclaim how proud he is about that, and then he can go home and wash down a fistful of antidepressants with half a bottle of gin and scream, "I'm so effing proud," before pitching face forward onto the kitchen table and sinking into blessed unconsciousness. And that's not even all the progress. Some of you younger people won't believe this, but it used to be that if a man punched a woman in the face, he would be arrested. Today, thanks to the LGBTQ movement, if a man wants to punch a woman in the face, he can go to the Olympics and win a gold medal. I was so excited to hear this, I told my wife, I could punch you in the face and win a gold medal. My ex-wife, I should say. Still, it was a great moment. And there's even more progress. It used to be if a man gave homosexual to a child, he'd be put in prison. Then he'd be killed by the other prisoners. Because no matter how bad their crimes were, they weren't as bad as giving homosexual to a child. Now, thanks to our pride, if a man gives homosexual to a child, it's because he's a member of a teachers' union and has a job in a public elementary school. And man, if that's not progress, then progress is probably something else. Like progress might be inventing air conditioning or computers or more effective treatments for disease. But no, for us, progress is teachers giving homosexual to children. So this June, think back on that D-Day when thousands gave their lives for freedom. Remember, it's because of them that we can spend the entire month being proud of homosexuality. Because of them and because our elite culture has become a cesspit of decadent buffoons who have no shame. After all, who else could be this proud? For more great stuff, like and subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to The Andrew Klavan Show wherever you get your podcasts.